For over 30 years, the digital art industry has been governed by a single dominant force. To design or edit professionally, you paid their toll. But an independent suite of tools called Affinity is currently challenging that long-standing dominance. This pricing table illustrates the primary friction point for creators. At over $80 a month, or nearly $600 a year for a standard plan, users often find themselves locked into recurring costs just to maintain access to their tools. Affinity's ability to challenge the status quo wasn't an accident. It was the result of a high-risk technical decision. The parent company, Serif, has been around since 1987. When software exists for decades, it inevitably accumulates legacy code. New features are patched onto an aging foundation, making the program increasingly heavy and slow. In 2009, Serif chose the nuclear option. They threw away 20 years of work and deleted their entire codebase. They started from zero. The result was the 2014 launch of Affinity Designer, an engine built specifically for modern computer hardware. Sacrificing their legacy was the only way to build an engine capable of moving faster than the competition. By starting from scratch, Affinity optimized every line of code for modern processors and RAM, ensuring the software uses every bit of the computer's power. This directly prevents the constant lag and stuttering that often plague older software when handling large, complex files. This capability is proven by the software's zoom performance. As shown here, users can zoom into a vector illustration by 1,000,000% without the system stuttering. This extreme zoom acts as proof that the underlying software architecture is more efficient than what the industry had accepted for years. Serif applied this engine to 3 distinct tools: Designer for vector art, Photo for image editing, and Publisher for layouts. In a typical workflow, creators must export files and switch between different heavy applications to finish a project, which breaks focus and taxes the hardware. This is the Affinity Publisher interface. It looks like a standard layout tool, but contains a technology called Studio Link. Studio Link lets you instantly swap to Photo or Designer inside the layout window. You can edit pixels or adjust vector curves without opening a second app. This turns creative work from a task of managing different applications into a continuous flow. Beyond technical performance, Affinity challenged the competitor's core business philosophy. The standard industry model is a rental system. You pay forever, but you never own the tools. If the subscription stops, you lose access to your files. Affinity uses a one-time purchase model. A single payment grants you a perpetual license to use the software. By targeting the financial fatigue of the subscription model, Affinity built a loyal following among freelancers and independent studios. Despite its technical merits, Affinity remained a smaller player, lacking the resources to break into large-scale corporate or educational institutions. That changed in 2024 with the multi-billion-dollar acquisition of Affinity by Canva. This provides the financial backing necessary to push Affinity into enterprise pipelines and schools on a global scale. The partnership shifts Affinity from a niche alternative into a global competitor with the resources to match its tech. The established leader still holds significant advantages in motion graphics and large-scale cloud collaboration. But for illustrators and photographers who prioritize software speed and tool ownership, the choice is now clear. After decades of a stagnant monopoly, the creative industry finally has a genuine competitive landscape, giving artists an actual choice in how they work.